The Liver King. You guys may have seen this guy pop up recently. He's been around a while, but now he's making big noise because he keeps claiming he's natural. A lot of people are asking me, is he on the juice or is ancestral living making him look like he is? That's what we're going to cover today. I'm Ryan Milton from Team Flex, and we're diving deep on my opinion and my brother's opinion, Cullen over here behind the cam, and we're diving deep to talk about Brian Johnson. First things first, what we got to look at here is the Liver King. If you guys aren't familiar with what he's doing, let me tell you, he's all about ancestral living, okay? Ancestral living's his thing. I've actually known about this guy a lot longer than he's been popping up. He didn't even have social media or anything for I think he just got it back. When did he get that social media?
September, October?
September, yeah. I think maybe it was somewhere back then, just last year. And he's already over 1 million followers, you guys. He's got 1.1 million followers. That's pretty astonishing. If you look at his page, we'll put some clips in here for you. We can do that, right? Yeah, so we got, he's eating all kinds of raw meat. He's eating testicles. He's eating, he eats the raw, you hadn't seen that? No. He eats the raw testicles. He's eating liver is his big thing, hence why he's called the Liver King. He's eating all kinds of raw meat, doing all kinds of ancestral stuff, workouts, weird stuff. Like I said, you guys, I knew about this dude through his supplement company way before he was actually even on social media. And one of his whole things was that he lived, off the grid. He was off the grid, sleeping on a bed of rocks or something like that. He doesn't believe in beds. He didn't have Wi-Fi, didn't use cell phones, was not about any of those kind of things. Hence why he had no social media and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting, you guys. He's all about the ancestral tenets, which, he talks about sleep, eating, moving, shielding, connecting, cold, sun, fight. I'm looking at it here on, you guys could go way too deep into this. I'm not going to go that deep for you, but basically his whole thing is that it's all ancestral living, okay? And, a lot of people look at his pictures, which we could do here very easily. You pulling some up over there, Colin?
I am, yeah.
Okay, good, yeah. We can look at his pictures here, and if you guys are looking at this dude, he's jacked as shit. He's jacked as shit. He's pretty jacked. He's looking like we could throw him on a bodybuilder stage tomorrow, and he'd probably be winning the overall. I mean, and so then the question keeps coming up, and he keeps denying. If you guys follow him, he keeps denying that he's on any form of anabolic anything, right? No steroids, no performance-enhancing drugs. Literally, he's eating, sleeping, eating bull testicles. That's all he does. That's his supplement, is the liver, and so on and so forth. Colin, so what do you think looking at him here? I mean, what do you think? Is he eating trenbolone sandwiches every day for breakfast, or is he actually natural?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go with the trenbolone.
You think so?
I think so.
So what's making you think that he's on some form of performance enhancing drug? Then.
Well, some of these pictures, it almost looks like he got a little bit of that steroid gut in there. The organs are a little lean and ripped, but
little HGH.
Maybe a little puffy. I don't know.
Yeah, bubble gut. That's what they call that. Bubble gut. A lot of open bodybuilders have that,
Mm-hmm.
These guys at Olympia. And you know what they're on, everybody? A whole bunch of steroids, performance-enhancing drugs. So that very well could be. What else, Colin? What else you seeing?
Also, the other thing, you said ancestral living and all.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice house he's living in. Is that ancestral?
Well, you're going deeper than just his steroid use.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe he's putting up a front.
Okay. So you think bubble gut? Do you think? Okay. Here's one thing that stands out to me, right? When I look at Liver King here, and I'm not saying either way. I'm not giving you guys my opinion if I think he's on roids or if he's all ancestral natty right now. I will. But what I really think we got to talk about first is how lean this dude is, right? For the amount of muscle he carries and how lean he is, this is something that is pretty unseen. You would see this in bodybuilding shows, yes. But guess what happens when competitors go into a show and they're trying to compete? That's one day on stage they look like that, guys. Brian over here, Liver King, I guess I should call him. He's looking like this 365 as far as I know. As long as we've been seeing his Instagram and stuff for the past, what now? Is it 6 months?
6 months.
6 months, something like that. He's looked the same. He's not shifting. He's not gaining more body fat. He's not looking different. He's shredded to the bone every day and maintaining muscle mass. Okay, so this is very hard to do in general from a natural perspective, you guys, and hard to do if you're on steroids, to be honest. Which is why a lot of people speculate that maybe he is on a little bit of the juice there. Is there anything else, Colin, since you're in the side of the table where you think he's Tremboloni sandwiching? Is there anything else that you think he could be standing out to you that is him being on roids in his pictures, his videos, anything like that?
Hard to say. How tall is he? What's his body weight?
Shit.
Do we know what this guy looks like in person, like compared to a regular looking guy?
Let me take a look here. I don't know if we'll be able to find that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I found something. Okay, let's see. Wow, this place is calling him a bodybuilder. He ain't no bodybuilder. He is not competing. This says, nope, this is just talking about his workout. We have no clue. I don't know how tall he is, honestly. It doesn't say, so we have to assume. I mean, he looks about, in his videos, though, he looks to be about probably, I would say average height. The ancestral living definitely didn't make him taller. Maybe it did. I don't know. Maybe he's a giant.
Okay, well, we also have to understand that maybe when he's taking these pictures or doing these videos on his Instagram, he's probably pumped up and just finished doing, 2,000 push-ups and 100 crunches.
Yeah.
Right? So
he could be. He really could be, because I've talked to him.
Could be the editing, could be the lighting. We need to see this guy in person.
Yeah, we do. Let's invite him out. Brian, you watching, man? Come on out. Let's come on out and we'll put this myth to the test and dispel it for you, dude. Yeah, I've talked to him and he trains, 2 times a day. He's eating, literally no carbs pretty much ever. He's eating straight, he doesn't even cook most of his food, you guys. And so, he's doing all this stuff. And here's where the side of his argument goes, okay? Because I've talked to him about it. Is, if anybody did the things he did, maybe they would look like he does. Maybe they would look half that way. If everybody focused on eating the most nutritious food you could eat, which is what he claims to be his diet and all that, right? With this raw meats and whatnot. And then if everybody worked out 2 times a day, focused on getting great recovery, spent a lot of time outside in open air in the sun and doing all these things that we don't focus on, basically practicing his 9 tenets, okay, that he talks about for ancestral living, that, maybe people would look half as good. And you know what? Here's the interesting thing, you guys. I'm not saying he's not taking a little extra on the side, but I would have to tell you, too, that I think his ancestral living would definitely influence his physique in a positive way as well. Okay? This is straight up the truth. We know modern everyday lifestyle that we live, and, everything that we do, sitting in cars, staring at screens, doing all this, not getting outside, not exercising as much as we should, not eating as nutritious as we should. All of that influences your health, your wellness, how your physique looks. So to make an argument against the fact that ancestral living, that type of stuff that our body was bred for and made for and was doing for hundreds and, thousands of years, it's important to understand that definitely does have some influence. So when you look at this guy here, I would say, I'm going to say it's a combination, okay? I would tell you guys, here's a hit list of what we could say why he would not tell the truth about if he was on steroids. 1, he has a supplement company, you guys. They sell organ supplements, okay? Like literally, if you don't want to go eat a liver, he'll sell you liver tablets. This is actually how I found out about this guy. From long ago, a lot of golden era bodybuilders, they used to take liver capsule supplements and things like that. So I was researching that topic years back. I found his company. That could be one thing. He wants to sell those, but honestly, I don't see it because he doesn't push it that hard. He's not out there trying to make a big case with that. And again, this dude didn't even have an Instagram or any other social media for years of his existence, doing this company. All right, Colin, so final verdicts here. Let's weigh in. Liver King, is he natural or is he not?
I'm going to have to change my answer.
Are you?
I'm kind of leaning towards more natural, Certain pictures you see, he doesn't look so insane.
Mm-hmm.
And, like you said, nobody's really going to know unless you've been eating liver and testicles, which I don't think a lot of people are out there doing. So I cannot say with confidence that is not what gives him this insane physique.
Yeah, and I have to say too that if you're gonna accuse someone of steroids, right, you have a lot of proof to back that. Otherwise, you can't go out and say they're on steroids if you don't have proof, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing things that other people aren't willing to do, and you can't just kind of chop that up to him being on steroids because you're jealous.
That's true. Yeah, and it is. And you know what? Nobody is living the way this guy's living. Nobody is out there trying to live the way this guy's living. Like, I'm telling you guys, he didn't have Wi-Fi. He still doesn't have Wi-Fi, I just asked him this a few weeks ago. He still doesn't have Wi-Fi. I don't even know how he gets his content out. He literally believes so much that Wi-Fi is so bad. This dude doesn't use deodorant, guys. Okay, like, these are things that nobody's doing, that if you did, maybe it would do some crazy stuff. And I mean, you know what, Colin, maybe we ought to do a little ancestral challenge.
Do a little experiment?
We could try this out for like 30 to 60 days, something like that. Can you eat raw liver, Colin?
No, I don't think I can.
Could you do it for a challenge?
Maybe one bite.
Let's see what the people think. If you guys want us to take a shot on the Liver King ancestral type diet and lifestyle for a month or something like a month's good. 1 month's good. If you want us to try it out and tell you what happens, what we can give you feedback on, let us know in the comments below, you guys. And also, I want to know what you think. Do you think Liver King, he's natty? Do you think he's not? Why do you think either way? Let me know in the comments below. And this is kind of a fun video off topic. We're gonna do more stuff like this. It's just fun. It's it's entertaining. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you guys like this, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.